Hey everybody, what's going on? We're going to make a quick video about the patch notes that were released overnight for MLB The Show 19. If you guys could smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and we will go ahead and get right to the updates. It looks like this is the first major patch that they have gone through for the show so far, and there is a lot to cover. So let's get right to it. The first thing is that diamond fielders will no longer make errors on routine ground balls. That's awesome because the errors have been a little bit over the top lately, it seems. So they will still make errors. It says just not on the routine setup flow catches. And then the second one is fixed an issue with player behavior near walls that was preventing fielders from branching to catch animations. Holy crap! Thank you, SDS. I have lost a couple of games because of this already, and I'm sure all of you out there probably have. Like it is just, oh, it's been ridiculous. But the next one is identified and addressed an issue where an incorrect difficulty level was set in player lock moments. I haven't had that issue myself, but if you have, awesome, it's fixed. It should be, and we can go from there. Fixed an issue where the catcher would not react to a steal from third to home if the batter attempted and missed a bunt with bases loaded. Also good. I haven't had this issue myself, but that would suck. I'd be really pissed. So, adjustments made to fielder urgency on knee down throws to first. Okay. The matchmaking window does not include rating mod, allowing users to control whether they match with the division's difficulty windows they prefer. So let's test this theory out because I'm not 100% sure what it means, but let's go into we'll just kind of do a dummy ranked seasons match real quick here and see what the rating mod says. It started at 862, okay, and then if I go back to my main squad, which has a much lower rating, you saw it was a 197 with that other one. It's a 105 here. If I'm right, this will show 862 again. It is. Very interesting. Okay, so that's interesting. Rating mod is no longer relevant, it appears, in ranked season matchups, which is great for people like me because now I don't have to take this hit on my team of bench players and I can load it up with badasses. And I can stack the bullpen again. So that's awesome. Those of you who have watched my video on rating mod know exactly what I'm talking about. But apparently that is no longer a thing. So that's great. Fixed an issue where middle infielders in an extreme shift were not fielding batted balls they should have. I've seen this a few times. Not a whole lot. But yeah, like a ball would go like right past the second baseman or right past the shortstop, and it's like all they had to do was stick their glove out and they would have caught it. So it says further reduced timing window, excuse me, slightly reduced timing window for hitting, which increases the frequency of strikeouts and late counts. Okay, so what this means to me is it's going to be harder to square up a pitch, a little bit, slightly harder to square up a pitch. It doesn't mean that it's going to be increase pitch speeds because I think those are perfect. I think it's really just going to be a little bit harder to square something up. So that's pretty good though. I mean, I'm fine with that because I'm a killer pitcher on here, so that works. Further reduced timing window for pitchers when hitting. Thank God, because it should be a little harder for the pitchers to hit. So seeing as how that translates to harder for pitchers to hit, you would think the other one would translate to harder for hitters to hit as well. So just slightly. I don't think it's. Sorry about that, guys. I got a text message in the middle of doing this. My bad. I'm reading all these off my phone right now, so I apologize. But all right. So it also says in Diamond Dynasty games, the guaranteed line drive region is slightly reduced to account for the higher caliber teams in this mode. Okay. Well, that's great because the line drive thing has been a little bit of an issue for everyone. I think that's really good. This should actually help contact hitters more, in my opinion, than it will power hitters. Just because the little slap hits, as I like to call them, will fall in a little bit better. Sack bunts and drag bunts are slightly easier to put in play. Uh-oh. Look out, everybody. No, no. Look. It's not a cheese kind of year with bunting, so I don't recommend trying it very often. I will try it occasionally a drag bunt, but I mean, not in a cheesy way at all. Just to get on base with a leadoff guy or something, and it's still really hard to do. So your third baseman's going to make that play most of the time, and then sack bunts, they should be getting down more as opposed to popping up, especially from pitchers. Pitchers just only know how to bunt. That's the only thing they should know how to do. So. Moments with multiple game series will now reset correctly after the first failure. Oh, excuse me, got the hiccups. Okay, I haven't seen that. Haven't seen that problem, but whatever. Players will no longer clip through the stadium walls when attempting to rob a foul ball. Okay, haven't seen that either. Fixed an issue where incorrect XP bonuses were applied to users who quit games online. Also something I haven't seen, but that's great that it's fixed. Fixed an issue where program stars were not being awarded when the winning user would exit a game. Interesting. Okay. Fixed an issue where the catcher would throw to the pitcher instead of running and tagging the runner himself after a wild pitch. All right, so a lot of these are something I haven't seen, but I mean, I guess I'm glad I haven't. But that's great that they're addressing them. Moments will no longer overwrite user settings, hot, cold zone, strike zone, etc. So I haven't seen or I haven't noticed it. I maybe have seen it, but I haven't noticed it. I will say I did go into Moments to pop in real quick. It does overwrite some of the user settings because guest pitch still isn't turned on for Moments, which is about the only way to get a lot of people, I think, to play them that aren't enjoying them. But I'm not going to go over the franchise or Road to the Show updates. I don't play either of those modes. You guys that watch the channel know that. So I apologize if you guys are ones. Make sure to look up on theshownation.com and you can see what those updates are. There's only 4 for franchise and 3 for Road to the Show, and they look very, very minute updates that they have. So I'll address some of the miscellaneous ones that they put, though, just because those actually might affect some of the gameplay in DD and Diamond Dynasty here. So address an issue that caused frame rate slowdown at certain MLB stadiums. I'd heard on Twitter a few days back that some people were complaining about this one, and I have never noticed this myself as a thing. If there's frame rate issues, I get them if there happens to be, I can get them at any stadium, it seems like. So, that's great that it's fixed. Maybe we won't have to play at so many minor league stadiums now. So, because I cannot stand playing at those. Fixed an issue where users would get stuck in the pregame lineup screen. I've had this happen a couple times, but that seems to be great that they fixed that now. Stats will now track correctly on the ranked seasons landing page. Let's see. Let's see if they do. Nope. It still shows I have an ERA of 2 and I have an ERA under 2, so and it doesn't even show an average. Or maybe going forward, once I play a game, it will do it. So not quite sure on that one. Let's see here what else we got. Various timing adjustments made to the front end UI to prevent soft locks or odd menu behaviors. That kind of affects everything. Adjusted various player batting stances and or pitching deliveries. It says i.e. Joey Gallo and Cliff Lee. So the drums from the crowd will now be heard at Progressive Field when runners are in scoring position. That's kind of cool. It can be distracting to people. And that's really about it. Oh, users will no longer see their own XP levels when viewing other universal profiles. So if you want to look up a friend's, universal profile or something, you totally can, and it's no big deal. I'm not going to pull up anybody's in particular right now because I don't know if they'd want it on a video or anything, and I don't want to disrespect anybody by pulling that up. So, but that's cool. Yeah, I did notice that it would show what level you were actually at, no matter what. Like I could look up anybody right now, and it would show that they were here. We don't even have to look up a friends. Let's just look up like Pitching Rebel. He's the top player in the game. So we can go to his. It would have showed like a 26 diamond on his before. Now it actually shows that he's a 41 gold. So I wish they'd fix this where you could still see people's online totals, but they haven't done that now. So but that's it. You guys can check out on theshownation.com on the game update 1.09 notes. Those will show many notes along the way and everything there, and that should That should address a much needed update and a lot of the issues that we've had in the game so far. So you guys make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and we will get some gameplay out here soon to you guys. So I appreciate it. Thanks. Have a good one.